Obedient but still bitter. You can do God's will but not share God's heart. For example, King Saul, when he went into the town where King Agag was, the Lord told him not to spare his life and not to take his livestock, but instead he did the opposite. He was obedient in going into the town, but he was disobedient in not killing him and not taking his livestock. The same with Jonah. He went into Nineveh and declared the judgment that the Lord had given him for that town. But because he knew that the Lord was forgiving and merciful, he still had bitterness in his heart. Even though he was obedient to the will of God, in his heart he had a different motive. So I say that to say God can still use you while he is working on you. But in the end, he wants both obedience and transformation. So despite you knowing that there are certain things that you're doing that's not right, but God is still using you, it does not mean to stay in that position. Just like King Saul, he can raise up another person to do his will that will be obedient. So even though he's using you at the moment, it does not mean that he's pleased with the lack of heart transformation. And scripture tells us that we should not give the enemy a foothold. So even though you're being used by God, you can still be a vessel to the enemy as well. He can still influence your ways and your thoughts and lead you off the wrong path that God wants you to be on.